get ready with me for a concert while I chit chat about a comment that I received on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to cross platforms for my content, like multi-platform it. My YouTube following is not it, okay? I am not making money off of YouTube yet, but that's the goal, right? Anyways, nobody goes to my YouTube, except I had a video go viral, and that video received like 145,000 views, but this comment that I received didn't even come from that video. But because that video drove in a lot of traffic, this person saw my other videos, added a comment on it. The gist of the comment was that nobody should ever consider it. And do you know why she thinks nobody should ever consider it? Her reasoning was that I am unable to meet their social developmental needs. So I very politely commented back and said, I think that you have a valid concern. Because as controversial as this may be in the homeschooling community, there actually is a right and wrong way to homeschool, I feel. You as the parent have to be so absolutely committed to your child and their academic journey. Education is more than workbooks. Education is social development. Education is obviously their academic, their physical, emotional, spiritual, social, cultural, all these different needs combined into one. And so you as the parent have to be committed to meeting those needs, whatever that looks like. I think the part where people are getting confused is when they think of homeschooling, they think of home, which again, judgment aside, it's literally in the name, home school. Like, yes, we are home. Okay, we are learning at home. But guess what we're also doing? We're learning everywhere else too. Again, home, school, it's in the name. I get it. It's also something that we've been curated to believe for such a long time. We were raised in a generation to believe that homeschoolers were weird, and they can be. But guess who also can be weird? Public schoolers, private schoolers, charter schoolers, everyone can be weird. However, I feel very confident when I say this. I guess I can only speak from my experience. Most homeschoolers that I have met do take it very seriously, and we are not home 24/7. When I tell you that I would pay money to be at my house more, I'm not kidding. I miss my house. We do school at home for the most part. They need the Wi-Fi, they need their laptops, they have all their workbooks at home. It's just easier for us to do the education portion at home. But another really cool thing about homeschooling is the freedom that it gives. My kids are typically done with their entire school day by 2 o'clock.
Always includes all of their bookwork, and then they are typically done with their schoolwork around noon. They have about a 45-minute to an hour long lunch break. And after lunch, every single day, they have an online class with a different teacher who is not me, with a whole bunch of other homeschoolers. They are taking coding classes, animation classes, art classes, and engineering classes. And those are an hour-long class every single day. When the class is done at 2, they're done. That is what our Monday through Thursday looks like. And on top of having that daily class where they have to listen to another authoritative figure who is not me, they always have an extracurricular. My oldest son is on a travel competitive soccer team. That takes up a lot of time. He is also on a basketball team. And fun fact, he is the only homeschooler on both of those teams. So he is surrounded by other public schoolers. I don't care either way. 95% of my son's best friends are public schoolers. But this commenter seemed to think that that was a big deal. She'll be happy to know he is surrounded by them every day. The 7-year-old is currently on a flag football team. The 4-year-old is heavily involved in her dance studio. We are currently looking into a gymnastics gymnasium for her as well because we're crazy. Baby, she's just about to turn 2. She's not into anything yet, and I'm not rushing that because I know that she will be soon enough. She's 2, so if you have something to say about her socialization, please just exit the chat. This is not for you. And then once basketball and flag football's over, baseball will be starting. Kids all go to Sunday school at their church every Sunday, and the 7-year-old goes to a Wednesday night youth group as well. On top of all that, all 4 of my kids go to a homeschool co-op every Friday for 6 hours. That co-op, they are surrounded by 100 plus other children. They are in classes with kids their age. During lunch and recess time, all of the ages are together, and so they are socializing with everybody. At that co-op, we are there from 9 to about 3. They take an art class, PE, ASL, music, and sometimes cooking class. So that is our Fridays. We're completely surrounded by 100 plus other people. And then Monday through Thursday, we are involved with soccer, basketball, dance, flag football, youth groups, and soon to be baseball. All of that to say, I personally am not concerned in the slightest with my children's social, emotional development or their social life. While I do thank her for being concerned about my children, I think the moral of this story is to just be aware that not everyone homeschools the same. Again, I will say not everybody should homeschool. I am also not anti-public school or private school or charter school or whatever the heck you choose. I am not anti that. My oldest son went to a private school his entire life up until 4th grade, and I had nothing but a good experience with them. I am not anti-public school. I think it is a very needed place. I think it is a safe place for a lot of children. And while I do think the system is broken, I think a lot of systems are broken. So please don't come at me with the whole But public school is such a good place. I know it is. I love that it's there for kids. I also will stick up for my own journey as a homeschooling mom, because I get these whole socialization comments all the time. Just tell them through co-ops, play dates, sports, extracurriculars, all of which we do multiple of every week. Homeschooling is not a bad choice for some, but it is a bad choice for others. Everything has pros and cons, guys. Everything. It's up to you as the parent to make the best decision that you can for your children and for your family. I am very confident in my journey enough to have this talk with people. I just think homeschooling has come a very, very long way. Homeschooling has a reputation, and bits and pieces of it are misconstrued. That's all I'm trying to say. We love our public school friends. I think teachers are impeccable human beings. I think that they are some of the most special people in this world who do not get nearly enough credit. I've said this a million times, but this is just in no way, shape, or form me bashing public school. This is just me trying to shed some light on our homeschool journey and what socialization can look like as a homeschool family. I don't think I have anything else to say on the topic. I wish this person well who commented this. I do think she could have been a little nicer about it, but I also understand where the concern and the comment came from. I'm not mad, but let's just be nice. If we don't understand something, can we just ask for clarification or clarity in a nice way? If you have any nice questions about homeschooling, please leave them in the comments. I would absolutely love to answer them. Thank you to the people who support our journey. And honestly, thank you to the people who don't understand our journey, but are kind about it anyways. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I support you and your child in whatever your education journey looks like. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.